getting all that power, and then you can kind of like slow play and gain more and more power. And I'm already another special 2. There we go. And I'm almost to another special 2. There we go. And it's over. Okay. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today is the day that we finally get our first rank 4. And I think it's only right that it is Blade. As you can probably notice, he's Sig level 7. I actually used a 7-star awakening gem on him about a month ago, and I just never made that video. But yeah, he's just my favorite champion. He has been. I was hunting him for so long in the 7-star pool when we got him, and then I've been trying to awaken him, but he just hasn't shown up. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take him into some fights, show you what he can do, and just have some fun today. So if you enjoyed the video today, like and subscribe. All right, let's get started. All right, my favorite champion is now at rank 4, and he's not even the top of my champions. I mean, it doesn't surprise me because he has pretty low PI, older champion, and Scarlet Witch is Sig 200 right now. But let's just put in what I have into him, and I don't think it's gonna quite make it, but we're gonna put in all the 6 stones I have, just cause why not? Special occasion. And there we go. He's literally the exact same PI. I need one more 6 stone. 1 second. Okay, please give me a skill. Oh, we did it. Okay, maybe this is enough. It is enough. He is finally officially the top champion. So let me go ahead and change my profile picture to the GOAT himself. There we go. And yeah, I'm really happy about this. I know maybe it'll be kind of not everyone's first pick, but he means a lot to the channel. He's actually the highest viewed video. 6-star rank 5 Blade, I think, was the highest viewed video I have. So I'm gonna set up some things, change my masteries a little bit, and then we're gonna do some gameplay. Now, before we jump into the gameplay, I do want to just give a little history lesson. This is the reason why a lot of champions stop getting certain tags, certain villain tags, certain dimensional being tags. It's because of this guy. This guy had a day dedicated to him where everyone saved all of their 5-star shards to get him out of the featured crystal way back in the day. Blade Day, go look it up. And he was probably one of Kabam's biggest mistakes during the time. I mean, he is genuinely insane. Well, was insane. Basically, the game used to be very quest focused, and because of all his abilities, being able to basically shut down most of the really hard fights with his danger sense, with Stark and Spider-Man coming in and giving him a synergy that boosts that, and then with the synergies with Ghost Rider and others, he could just really, you just pop in whoever you needed to counter into the synergies. Boom, you could put all the synergies in if you want to, and you would just counter everybody. If your health got low, you just held block and healed. He was what you needed, period. Alliance War, Alliance Quest, everywhere. This dude was nuts. And now they purposely just started leaving off tags, villain tags and such, just to basically nerf this guy. They couldn't really do anything. This was after they made, I believe after they made the dedication to never nerf a champion again. So basically they had just made a promise never to nerf. They come out with a super OP Blade, and then they were kind of stuck with just not putting certain tags they should have on characters. But if you want to know who he counters, let's go. So without synergies, let's add some tags here. Without synergies, he counters all these naturally. So if he just faces these champions, he's good. And this is gonna be huge because if you look at some of these fights, they are a lot of Battlegrounds meta champions. Rentras, that's gonna be huge. Rank 4 Rentras are gonna be running around. Rank 3 Rentras, and I can just pop him in and basically just chill. All his ruptures will fall off really, really fast because of Blade's built-in shrug kind of mechanic, where the more power he has, the faster debuffs fall off. We have Hood, we have America Chavez, we have Ghost Rider, Ant-Man Future, Spot, Purgatory now. She's going to be seeing a lot of action. So, and then Magic if she ever gets released as a 6-star, and Shathras. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of really good natural counters that you might face in Battlegrounds here. And I've trapped a couple people who just didn't know maybe about Blade, or they weren't thinking about it. But like, I would trap them with like a couple dimensional beings. I'd throw Blade on defense, and then they just can't do anything against him because none of their abilities are activating. It's really annoying to fight. Take a dimensional being against Blade who's on defense, and really tell me how much fun you have, because it's not fun. Now moving on to let's add the tags where, you know, villain, like villain tag. Once you add the villain tag, this kind of expands the list quite a lot. Now this is synergy, so any of these champions that you see, and let me try to kind of reduce it down to just maybe 7 stars. But any of these champions that you see are villains, and he gets danger sense against them with a synergy. So if you see any of these guys in quests, again, the list just kind of, I mean, it's a big list. A bunch that I don't have, and then there's probably a bunch at 6 stars too, that just aren't available at 7 stars. I mean, all these, yeah, there's a lot of champions. So, and this is the list if you use the Mephisto synergy and you just want to counter mystics on the path. He counters every single mystic. So obviously all the mystics available, he will counter pretty well. But yeah, I kind of just want to give you some background on the character and that kind of stuff. Very nostalgic character. But the reason why I ranked him up is because he is just my favorite Marvel character. One of my favorite Marvel characters. Two of my favorite characters are Blade and Spider-Man. And when they came out back in the day, they came out almost side by side. And seeing that they had a synergy with each other was just, oh my gosh. At the time, I had to have them. I didn't get them, but I did get Stark and Spider-Man. But I didn't get this. I didn't get Blade for a long time before. Like, I didn't get Blade till he was irrelevant. But having both of them as 7 stars, having one at rank 4. Hopefully my next gem can be a tech, so I can take Stark and Spider-Man to rank 4, and then I'm chilling. Rank 5 is next. So yeah, let's just jump into the gameplay now. Okay, we did some mastery changes. I just basically gave him like maxed out bleeds. What's that called? Deep wounds. So and this is going to be no synergies or anything. So let's just see how he does. If you don't know how he works, basically he puts bleeds on the opponent. While he's close to the opponent, he gains a lot of power, and then that can kind of rotate into some really crazy specials. And then his special too, every time he inflicts a bleed with that, he also gains power. So he's kind of really fun to play by just, you know, spamming your special attacks. Now he's not going to look anything crazy. His big thing is dimensional beings and or synergies, so he can do, you know, fight against villains and mystic champions. And so right now you're not going to see anything too crazy. In fact, it's quite underwhelming. But once we fight some dimensional beings, I think you'll be quite impressed, but we'll see. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of just the rotation that I like to use. But yeah, it's nothing special. 57 seconds, rank 4, nothing special right now. Let's go find a dimensional being with a lot of health. Now, one of the things Blade is most useful for is quests. He can just dominate quests, especially if he can get his 3 synergies, and he can probably just walk his whole gauntlet. Now, I can't do the ordeal because it doesn't allow 6 stars in the gauntlet. So I won't have the Ghost Rider synergy I need for a lot of these villains, but I'm going to take him in and then show you some fights in the original gauntlet, just to show you kind of how he works, just like in questing content, because I do truly believe he's probably one of the best questing champions out there if you have the synergies. So yeah, let's just jump in. So we're starting with the Dr. Doom. Boom. And let's see how we can do here. We do have to worry about this glancing. I'm not sure if I don't think that his danger sense ignores nodes. but we should be able to just melt him down pretty easy anyways. And with his healing, we should be able to, you know, just sustain throughout this whole fight. So go. Oh, and you can parry projectiles and then still put the bleed on the opponent. It's weird. It's been like that since forever. I remember parrying like Green Goblin specials back in the day, and then just seeing him just get bleeds for some reason. Go. Heal up a little bit. Cool. Oh, there's the unblockable. And sometimes with his danger sense, you get some weird interactions with abilities, but that's what makes it fun, I guess. There we go. More bleeds. And as you can see, I'm just healing back everything up to 71%. So I don't really have to worry too much about really much glancing here against this guy. I do wish I could get more bleeds on him, but that's the glancing. So that's one of the most annoying fights, I think, in the whole gauntlet, in my opinion. I hate the glancing mechanic, but since that's done, let's move on. Okay, next fight is Terax, again, another villain. So they get danger sensed, and we should be able to, again, sustain through this fight pretty well. Again, we don't want to do too much right away because he can't bleed. But as you can see here, let me show you. Go. Okay, please drain your power. But I can kind of just heal the damage he's doing with his aura. And then combine that with like willpower, it's pretty nuts. This guy's super annoying. But I mean, as you can see, like, I'm just not taking damage from the aura because of danger sense, like, over half the time, and I ended up just healing over my threshold, which is nice, dude. Okay, so here we go. MODOK. This is gonna be pretty easy fight, I think, for Blade. This guy is just, you know, class disadvantage, danger sensed up. There's not much he can do. Oh god, except that. I completely forgot he's unblockable. Okay, well, besides that, we should be good. We should be good. And then the just whatever is affecting my bleed. So that's a little annoying, but that's okay. Special 2. And we're just gaining power over and over again. Oh, there we go. Special one to finish it off. Easy peasy. Okay, so Spider-Ham's gonna let me show off another cool thing that he can do. Possibly. Oh god, of course he's immune to debuffs. But there is something else Blade can do that doesn't get really used a whole lot because it requires a certain amount of power. But basically, the more power he has, the faster debuffs fall off. So at like max power, those debuffs are falling off pretty quickly. I don't know if he's going to let me show you that. I don't know. Like, I don't really still know how or when this pig puts on his piggy popper things. But I'm just going to, I guess, just play like normal. Oh, there it is. So I want the more power I have, as you can see, the taunt, the power sting. Those are all just falling off super quickly. Again, I'm healing from it with willpower, and again, we're just chilling. So like I could just stay at full power this whole fight if I wanted to, and just let those power stings fall off. I mean, they don't really matter too much since they only do damage by 2 special attacks, but it's just something I thought I'd show off. But I don't really need to use my special 3 right now because I'll just use the power I have in here to just heal if I need to. And yeah, we're just kind of chilling in the fight. And yeah, we might speed this. Up, and then I can just use my power to heal that stuff back. Even when he's trying to hit me. He's playing crazy right now. Oh my goodness. That's okay. I'll just keep healing. Okay, we'll use a special 3 to finish it off. Okay, so as you can see, that's not the fastest Spider-Ham fight, but that just kind of shows you really all is a utility all in one. He's just a very safe character to play against certain matchups. We weren't even able to put bleeds on him because of the node, and we were just kind of chilling. We're back to 71% health. We healed when we messed up. We're shrugging off debuffs. So, you know, again, I'm not trying to make Blade, trying to tell you Blade's this hidden god tier or anything. I do think he's really, really, really good in quests when he can access his synergies. Okay, and so for the last fight, because I think you've seen enough, you kind of get the gist. I was thinking like who has a lot of health and can have danger sets activated on them and can take bleeds, and that is Red Hulk here in Labyrinth of Legends. So we're gonna try this out. Let's see how fast we can take this guy out. Potentially the game just froze. Okay, there we go. And yeah, we're just going to kind of show you, see if I can show you how much damage we can do or how quickly we can kind of rotate through our specials here. Special one puts on 2 way longer bleeds than like the original one, or like the ones on the parry. And like I said, you can put bleeds on projectile parries. There we go. So we got 9 up. That's okay. I'll take the hits. Boom. I guess I have to use my special 3 now. So I got too much power. Skip it. Now he's stunned. Ooh, I didn't play that right though. My favorite part is just standing next to them when they're doing nothing and just like getting all that power. And then you can kind of like slow play and gain more and more power. And I'm already another special 2. There we go. And I'm almost to another special 2. There we go. And it's over. Okay. So that was a minute. Not bad. I think I can go faster actually. Okay, I'm gonna try to go faster this time. See if I can. Oh god, the evade comes out of nowhere. See if I can get a faster rotation. I'm gonna use 1 special 1. Double parry on the special attack. Go. go. Okay, I don't know how fast that was. Oh, we did it like a decent amount faster. Cool. All right, guys, that is the rank 4 Blade video. I think I've shown enough in some difficult fights. I know the game's kind of in a weird spot with boycott talks and people talking about random stuff, so hopefully you came by and enjoyed this video either way. Again, one of my favorite champions of all time, and one of my favorite Marvel characters, just in general. So really happy just to have him at rank 4. And yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Again, I'm not trying to convince anyone he's like beyond God tier or anything, but hopefully just giving you just a history lesson and showing you what he can do and, you know, what he can still do. And, you know, when new quests come out, we'll take him in there because I do genuinely use him a lot in quests. He's kind of my go-to. If they're a villain, a mystic, or a dimensional being, he's pretty much going to be thrown on the team somehow. So anyways, I guess that's enough ranting for this video. I hope you did enjoy. Yeah, y'all take care.